All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's week 3 in the league. We have new stuff going on. I wanted to record this new Commissioner's Corner leading into Thursday Night Football. A little something to end your week with, a little something to get you going, a little here, a little there. Yes, this is what we do. This is football season. I want to start off. Go through the standings, and then we're going to go through matchup by matchup. I'm going to give who I think is going to win each matchup. That's how this is going to go. Then, just to let everybody know, next week, Connor's going to be doing his rankings. I'll be doing a short reaction video to his rankings. No official Commissioner's Corner until the week after that. Just so it's on everybody's mind, that's the plan. That's how we're going to play it. So let's get into the standings. Let my camera go at 1 point differential. Now, I sent out the tracker to everybody of where the league, I don't even know what you call that, AI, the code, the database, everything. The ergonomics of this league have Jarrett Lewis and Huey Lewis in the news winning the championship. Is it a bad omen? Maybe. Is this cause for a meltdown? Possibly. I'm already second-guessing myself. I was about to play Teddy Bridgewater this week, but we'll get to that. Let my camera go at 1. Huey Lewis in the news at 2, Lake Show 3, Luke's Belly Rolls 4. Top 4 teams all 2-0. I think Luke's Belly Rolls is still a bottom 5 team. We'll see how that plays out. The Lake Show, surprisingly 2-0 after 2 rough weeks. He's looking for that team to, just make that initial, that little, I'm not sure what the problem is. It's certainly not Dak. Just some of his other players aren't performing too well. That's just the nature. I mean, he did play Jarvis Landry, who got injured on the first play last week. But those are 2-0 teams in that order, 1-4. And then we go to the 1-1s. The 4 1-1s. Number 5, Nope Kobe, Graham McInnes. 6, I Fucked Your Mom with a huge win this week. Huge win. At 7, Keeking It Real. At 8, Pam was holding Jim back. Trey gets a win. And that might be the biggest win of the century for that program. Trey was looking like he was going to come in dead last. There was a point last week when I thought Trey's team was going to put up 34 points. He wins the game. He gets to 1-1. He's in 8th. But getting that little cushion win right there could make the whole difference when it comes down to who gets the punishment. On the punishment piece, I was not planning on recording this. I'm still on the phone with somebody about the punishment, so that's going to be next week, Commissioner's Corner. That's what I was going to do originally, but I realized we didn't have any content coming out this week, so I was like, I'm just going to make one, go through the matchups, yada yada. So that's the situation we have here. Official announcement for the punishment will be next week. Yes, when I do the reaction video of Connor's power rankings. And if Connor's the power rankings, I'm going to do my own power rankings. The guy, we'll get to him. We're going to get to him real quick. 0-2 teams. Number 9, Big Baller Brand. 10, Fire Your Dough. He works at PFF. 11, Margot's Loin. Nobody's surprised there. This team is atrocious. 12, another employee of PFF. I think you can guess it. That's right. It's fucking Ethan Moran. Those are the standings, 1-12. The 2 guys who have free access to Pro Football Focus are in the bottom 3 teams in this league. Bottom 3. Let's go to our matchups this week. Matchups. Huey Lewis in the news versus Pardon My Team. Now, I'm going to pick myself to win this game, but I want this on the record. If there is any week that I'm going to go down, it will be this week. My defensive matchups on my high-scoring players are an absolute nightmare for everybody, with the possible exception of Justin Herbert, but he plays the Chiefs. I'm scared of the Honey Badger. Then you've got fucking Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel, who are going to fucking Green Bay, Jair Alexander, and Buffalo, Tre'Davious White in that secondary. CeeDee Lamb's got a tough matchup. I'm relying on Justin Jefferson this week. He's got a decent game. I think he'll pull through. And then with my running backs, fucking Steelers and Bears. 2 great run defenses. if there's going to be a week that Huey Lewis and the News goes down, it will be this one. If I win this week, I'm running the table. I will run the table. So I'm taking myself. Ethan's trash. He's going to start Daniel Jones. Could work out, could not work out. We don't know. Alvin Kamara going up against a decent defense this week. We'll see. Pam was holding Jim back versus keeping it real. The battle of the 1-and-1s. If I am really riding high on Trey's team. Just if Rodgers keeps playing well, I'm just realizing. Yeah, I see. I'm riding a little high on Trey's team right now, and I need to scale myself back. I'm going to take Keeping It Real. I'm going to take the points. Keeping It Real is a 15-point favorite. I'm going to stick with my gut. Keeping It Real over Pam was holding Jim back, but look for Pam was holding Jim back to bounce back next week. Keep an eye out for it. Now we've got the Lake Show, 2-0, third in the league versus Nope Kobe, a team that probably could be 2-0, has put up great numbers, but came up against a really good team last week. This is my game of the week, Lake Show versus Nope Kobe, mano a mano versus best friends, third and fifth in the league, and the projection is 100.2 to 100.7. 100.7. It's a 0.5 fucking point game. I'm taking the Lake Show. And that's the only reason I'm doing that is because McInnes transferred to Missouri. That's the only reason I'm doing it. That's on you, McInnes. You're going to have to deal with that for the rest of your life. Let Mike Cameron go versus Luke's Belly Rolls. One of these 2-0 teams will not be 2-0 anymore after this week. Joe is an 8-point favorite. C-Mac, Tom Brady, we've talked about this team. Explosive, high scoring. But, Luke's Belly Rolls 2-0. They've been surprising people. I'm pretty sure that Chandler has the lowest points against in the league. I was looking at it earlier. I don't remember if he's either first or second in lowest points against. Very low number. I could see Joe having a down week here just with Chandler's, defensive luck in the fantasy circle. I could see Chandler being 3-0. That being said, I'm going to take Joe because he's been projected around this 103, 107 range 2 weeks in a row now, and he's gotten 120, I think, in both of them. So I'm taking Joe. Almost got beat last week by Elker. Aaron Jones, 1 touchdown away. 1. I Fucked Your Mom 1-on-1 versus Big Baller Brand. I'm taking I Fucked Your Mom. I think Big Baller Brand's team's terrible. I feel like Aaron Jones probably can have another 4-touchdown game. I just don't think it's going to be this week against the team that they play. They play the 49ers, I'm pretty sure. Good defense in the 49ers. I think that Aaron Jones is going to be a little more contained, and that's really the backbone of his team. Jalen Hurts is going to do what Jalen Hurts does, but I'm pretty sure he's got a tough matchup this week too. So I'm going to take I Fucked Your Mom. I think Big Baller Brand's going to end in this 8, 9, 10 range this year. We'll see what happens. Fire Goodell versus Margot's Loin. Hey, this is a classic something's got to give game. One of these guys is going to get on the board. It's a 93 to 91 projection. Joe Burrow and the Bengals going to play Pittsburgh. Saquon's terrible. Eckler maybe. Against the Chiefs, though, I don't know. Against Margot's Josh Allen. Maybe he starts Justin Fields. I think that's a bad idea, but he might. Zeke isn't good either. This is the classic game of cat and mouse where Zeke and Saquon, the two of the biggest running backs that have come out in the last couple of years, and they're both just fucking terrible, man. I mean, I don't know how the Cowboys aren't starting Tony Pollard. Zeke just gets 3 yards per carry and then gets a garbage time touchdown. That's pretty much his game. Saquon Barkley last week had 41-yard run in the first half, but ended the first half with 39 yards. Think about that. That being said, I can't decide who I want to lose more. I want to see, because in my mind, I haven't told you guys, but in my mind, I know what the punishment's going to be. I'm just clearing it with a couple of people and legal teams. So in my mind, I know what it's going to be, and I think it'd be a lot funnier to have Skippy do it, because then if he doesn't do it, we get to kick him out of the league. So it's kind of a win-win situation, whereas we kind of need Connor. We don't need Connor, but we kind of do. Whereas Skippy, we like having him here. He's a fun guy, but, 2 years in, I think he's got, 2 wins? I mean, okay. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to take Fire Goodell. I want Skippy to give the punishment. Skippy, I'm kidding. We all want you here in the league. Don't cry yourself to sleep. I fucking love you. I fucking hate you. Both of them. Yin yang. cat mouse, cat dog, and that's going to be our wrap up of matchups. I have one thing to say. I've been struggling with this today. I can't decide who to play versus Debo and Terry McLaurin, and I'm going to stick with my team that I currently have on the roster. We're 2-0. I haven't changed the starting lineup. It's been the same since week 1, but Debo is giving me fits. Until Terry or CD or J. Jeff play really bad, I might not play Debo because of one thing and one thing only. If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. It's a bitch slap of truth right there. That's the weekly mantra, boys. We got Thursday night football tonight. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Make sure you check your lineups. Don't do anything do stupid stuff. Not with your fantasy lineup, though. I will fine you. That's it for Commissioner's Corner today. I'm your commissioner. Have a great weekend.